right, shalom, shalom. All right, before I get started, as always, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is the brother Zion Amar from the GMS Detroit by count, and just come to you a quick video, dealing with the just the wickedness of Esau. All right, we're not ignorant, okay, of Satan's devices. All right, as the scriptures say. All right, and I'm just bringing this little article out because Esau think he's slick. He think he's slick, and he's a very crafty devil, right? But the men of the Lord are not gonna be fooled. All right, we're not gonna be swayed by his little tactics that he try to do. All right, we have a healthy fear of the Lord. All right, tomorrow we have faith in the Most High Yahweh, all right, and His Son Yahweh Shai, all right. So you get this post, New York Post, or article from New York Post, right, where check this out. It says CDC warns men about facial hair dangers as coronavirus spreads. So they got the people, as you've seen, in a uproar, a lot of commotion, a lot of fear mongering going on, just in, every time you turn on the news or radio or whatever, it's the talk of the town is the coronavirus. So everyone is on edge. Everyone is, apprehensive, right? Because this is basically what they're saying to be a pandemic, all right? And in a nutshell, it's like they pretty much paint a picture. There's no way to avoid it. So that's what got the people in fear, So basically, with that being said, people are going to do any and everything, right, to basically not catch this virus, this disease, all right? Even if it goes to the extent of you going against the Most High, which, okay, in our law, all right, Israelite law, all right, it is mandated that all men should have a beard upon their face, all right? All right, we're not supposed to round the corners of our beard. We're not supposed to be clean shaven or any of that, all right? And you have this this article that's basically saying for you to be safe is the picture they're trying to paint. If you're to be safe, you got to shave your beard so that you can properly wear a respirator. The respirator won't stick or won't fit properly on your face if you have a beard, right? So they got facial hairstyles and filtering face piece respirators. So they're trying to show, right? Let me see if I can click on it. Right, they're trying to show, if you see here in the far left, upper left-hand corner, if you were clean shaven, right, the respirator fits perfect around your face, right? But everything else, right, any man that has stubble, long stubble, a full beard, right, French fork, whatever that is, all these different styles of beards, basically you'll be susceptible to the coronavirus because if you not properly wearing this respirator, by way of your beard. Well, so if you didn't know, Esau is the devil, who's the so-called white man, right? He's the devil that the Bible speaks of. So basically, are you going to trust in the Lord, or are you going to trust in Esau? Esau and his ways. Esau has shown who he is and what he's about, all right? Because he's always lying. He's always deceiving the people, all right? And if you depend on a respirator, right, to save you, if that's what's going to save your life, then shit, we don't need to be here in the first place. As the scriptures say, this is not our rest, So, just whatever's going to happen is going to happen, right? No respirator is not going to keep you on this earth any longer than what's necessary, all right? This is all the will of the Heavenly Father. The will of the Heavenly Father, right? He the one that basically put the spirit upon you to not get sick or not to receive this disease or whatever the case. So basically, in a nutshell, I'm saying pay this nonsense and no mind. All right, hey, real quick, because we supposed to believe in the Most High rather than men, right? What is that? Let's see, Romans. Let's see. This is Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? You know what I'm saying? So you just gonna cancel your belief, right? Because of what some man say, the so-called white man, the basis of men, right? As the scriptures call him. This guy, he don't know shit. He's making this stuff up as he goes, all right? So, I'm pretty sure maybe a couple weeks from now, he'll tell you. Matter of fact, I believe I saw an article saying just that basically, let me see if I can find that. Matter of fact, it was the Attorney General basically saying that respirators are, they're no benefit to you, So it's like, just cut it out, hang it up. But real quick, it says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. So the most notable liar in the scriptures is so-called white man. You're your father, the devil. He was a liar from the beginning. So that's Esau's whole MO. Right? And he's just trying to figure out clever ways, right? Put that fear on you, all right? To go against the Most High, whether knowingly, ignorantly, whatever the case may be. Esau's job is just to make you go off. However you got to do it, so be it. We're at war, right? Ain't no fairness in war. We're in spiritual warfare right now. Well, just to read some of this article, it says men may need to hack off their mutton chops, void their Van Dykes, and pluck their ducktails if they plan on using a respirator, according to information from CDC, all right, Center of Disease Control, this is where the diseases are created, all right. They create a lot of these viruses, diseases, all right, in a laboratory, all right. And then they do test runs on the people, all right, about how facial hair can interact with the devices. A graphic released by the agency shows the fashionable facial hair wear, which styles will conflict with potentially life-saving respirators as the U.S. braces for the quickly spreading coronavirus to emerge stateside. All right, let's see. It says handlebar wars and Zorro mustaches are fine, but the CDC says, so these are different facial hair designs, right? But the CDC says folks may need to lose their Fu Manchus, Dali, and Englishes because they could prevent respirators from making a seal on wearers' faces. And while a clean-shaven face is okay, stubble could cause trouble, the agency warned. And it's just Esau's, he's a real weirdo, like if you're to hold any position, governmental position or just a high position, you go in this military, this, that, and, the first thing he want to do is, you got to shave your face. You got to shave all your hair off your head. You got to shave your face, clean shaven. You work any security job, oh, you gotta shave your beard, this, that, and the other, because basically Esau, he wants you to look like a little boy, which going back to slavery, right, chattel slavery, where That's what they would call us, boy. You know, come here, boy. This, that, and the other, because it was just a way of them by using words, all right, and by talking down to us, and shaving the beards from off our face, all right. It made us look lesser of a man. You know, that fear, it gives us or the beard, it gives us a rugged look, a fierce look, to where these nations, they be scared to look at us in the face. You know what I'm saying? But when you get that smooth shaven face, you don't look as fierce. Your spirit looks basically weak. Your countenance looks weak. It says standard beards and chops are also risky, as the hair could come in contact with a respirator's exhalation valve, reducing their effectiveness, the graphic said. Goatees are good to go, but only if a mask wears chin hair doesn't cross the seal. See, NYPD gives cops thousands of face masks in preparation of corona. Okay. So anyway, you gonna believe this guy, all right, or you gonna believe the Most High, right? Let's see. This is let's see. Right. This is Jeremiah 17:5. This, thus saith Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man. All right, so don't trust this man, especially this so-called white man. All right, he don't know what he's talking about. All right, anything he does not have the people's best interest in mind, especially an Israelite. All right, especially a so-called Negro, Latin, or Native American. All right, he gives less than a damn about you. He's the one, that's creating, all right, these viruses and such in his labs because he wants to destroy you. So, he's looking to get rid of RJ, all right? He wants this world for himself, but the Lord is not going to have it. He's not going to let him have it, all right? Because as the scriptures say, the world was created for our sakes, It's created for our sakes. So, we're just going to let Esau enjoy his last moments here, all right? But basically, he's going out. The Lord's going to put his fire out, all right, by way of the missiles and other calamities, but ultimately the missiles, all right? It says, thus saith the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his arm, right, and whose heart departed from Yahweh. All right, so anyone is to believe what the so-called white man says, all right, or you believe in yourself, this, that, and the other, all right, rather than believing in the Most High, believing in the scriptures, believing in prophecy, all right, hey, you're a cursed man, because as the scripture said, we're going to let the Most High be true. Every other man is a liar, all right, which is basically men that are not coming, all right, in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right? They're not proving what they say by way of the scriptures, all right? So, hey, with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Shem Rakakwadash, that we're not consumed, and we're not easily swayed by Esau's devices, all right, and his lies, his trickery, his traps, his snares, all right? So, yeah, like I said, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.